Hello and welcome to this week's episode of
Advice from Your Besties.
Woo!
This is where we take your questions and we'll do our best to give you some good life advice. Okay, so first question. Am I wrong for feeling that I am not enough after my husband said he wants a threesome and open to having an open relationship?
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. You're 100% right. That's literally what he's saying. He's saying, I don't want to do this anymore. But since we're locked in, can we make this better for a minute?
He's like, meh, that was fine until it wasn't.
Yeah, no, he's not that into you anymore. And no, you are right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would say
I'm sad for you. Just go with it and learn to like it.
Yeah, and just have an open relationship on your side.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you date someone so much hotter. And then, okay, let me tell you. Okay.
Let's give you some life tips here.
Let me tell you how this should work. How hot are you? And if you're not hot, you should get yourself real hot. And then you should start dating and you should be totally cool. And you should have a lot of people coming over to pick you up and like do all the things and just be super up and friendly. Because he's going to come out. There's probably a gal that he wants to hook up with right now that might be open to it, but doesn't want to get caught cheating, blah, blah, blah. So let him do his thing. He's going to have it straight out of the gate. But what you're going to do is you're going to get hot and you're going to go on multiple dates and you have lots of people in the fire. And then he's going to get jealous because you're too busy to give a rat's ass about him. And ladies are actually more in demand than the dudes are. So maybe he's going to get in there and be real hot with like some chick, but ladies will be more successful at this game. So, and then you have to decide, like, do you really like him? Maybe you like him more. Maybe he likes you more now that he sees what he's missing out on, especially if you've increased your stock value. Or maybe you like your other thing, and then he's like, oh, I'm so sad. And you're like, well, you open this shit up. The end.
Hi. Okay. Here's one not relating to having an open relationship. Are phone calls to friends merely to chat without an agenda still a thing?
I don't know. What kind of friend do you have? Lindsay and I do it all day long.
Yeah, we talk all day long. Let's put you on FaceTime. I'm not even there half the time. I'm walking back and forth and like BRB, but stay on FaceTime.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing nothing. Yeah.
You should get other friends. You should get other friends. Friends that just want to chit chat.
I feel like at least they're calling you.
Yeah. Or
right?
Do they want to call and then they're worried about whether or not their friend would be down?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to like keep the relationship going.
Maybe they don't like you. Maybe they don't want to be on the phone with you. I don't necessarily want to be on the phone with my mom. I tried to tell her that's how I am with everybody, but she's like, not with Lindsay. And I was like, oh, that's different.
Hey, well, I'm like the outlier. I'm like the gold standard, I guess.
You kind of are, but we talk about like socks.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be talking about socks with me. Like, you're going to make me feel stupid for wearing them.
Oh, I know. That's like when I talk to my parents, they're like, I can't tell them every single nuanced thing that happened in my day because they won't get it.
Here's a fun fact. Lindsay didn't know that I liked talking like that. And at first she wasn't like that. We weren't always friends like this. And I was like, why are you not calling me back? And we learned to appreciate that in our relationship. I don't think our relationship would be where it is today if she didn't learn to appreciate the art of talking about nothing.
I know, because I was getting that anxiety, like, oh my gosh, like we're gonna talk on the phone, like about what?
Nothing.
Like, I don't know.
Mama, I got iced tea and I wanted an iced latte and they fucked it up and it was $8 and I was like, oh. And then this guy wouldn't get out of the way and I was trying to get my drink and boy, did I hate it. It was disgusting. And I didn't even finish it and I was like, I should have got a tall. I'm such a fat ass. I have to be in a bathing suit in December. And should I get a new one? Probably not. And then she told me it was hot there. There's palm trees. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to pack with that? Like,
that's a conversation that we have.
Like this morning. Welcome. If you want, you can call me, but don't be annoying.
Yeah. You know what? If you don't like talking on the phone or like if you feel like that's too much pressure, I love Marco Polo, the app, because you are basically talking on the phone, like FaceTiming, but you can get back to the person whenever you feel like it and answer the questions you want to answer, ask the questions you want to ask. Everything will, circulate how it should. And it's good. eye-to-eye contact. It's my favorite, besides talking on the phone. Marco Polo, please endorse us. Thank you.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plug.
Right? I recently discovered that my fiance taped us having sex without my permission. I didn't know because I was blindfolded, but I'd stumbled across the video on his phone. I'm feeling very violated.
I am.
What should I do?
Oh my God, there's so many stupid things about this question. Oh my God. I've already blacked out once today. I'm going to black out on this too.
I know. You know what? Okay. First of all, go you. You probably have like a banging body if he wants to see you having sex all the time. I think it's like.
That's what you took away from this?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I don't think he's like showing people. I don't think he's uploading it to websites. I'm like, if I found this, I would choose to believe that like no one else saw this. I don't think he's like sharing it to Pornhub.
I do.
Maybe he's just using it to like jerk off later.
Oh God. Why wouldn't you use regular porn like a normal human being? The fact that you're recording us is alarming. Maybe
he's like, actually, no, this is why he's fucked up, because he's like, I'm so hot, I want to watch myself have sex.
That's more likely the thing.
Yeah.
Because no one comes from like watching themselves.
No.
Not usually. It's not like, oh, I want to use my...
I would be mortified. I'd be like, I don't even want to look at this.
Exactly. So there's something wrong that this person recorded it. It is something wrong that you stumbled across this, quote unquote. What do you mean you stumbled across it on his phone? What the fuck were you doing on his phone? And you felt compelled to tell us that you were blindfolded? That's weird. And while I was blindfolded, I stumbled across it on my fiance's phone. What?
Okay, I don't think the blindfold is weird. Like, whatever.
I don't know why you felt compelled to like put in that little color.
Maybe because if she's blindfolded, she doesn't know she's being recorded. I think that's what that was. That's why she didn't know she was being recorded.
Okay.
She couldn't see.
Okay, well then I am very concerned for you, and this is a big red flag for me. Huge.
Yeah,
Would you break up with them?
Oh, how many videos did he record? Was it a one and done, or is there like a library? If there's a library, that's fucked up. Then
but one's okay.
Yeah, I'll let one slide.
The fact that they didn't ask for permission is concerning. What else are they not asking permission for? What other questionable decisions are they making? Like, oh, I can't trust you to do this. Well, what else? Because now you've put in a seed of doubt, and I will not necessarily trust you anymore.
Well, like I said, I have the memory of a goldfish, and I would forget about it.
I wouldn't. I would just sit up while you're sleeping and stare at you and be like, what else have you done? What else have you taken from me that you didn't tell me?
You're staring at him.
Mm-hmm.
He wakes up to you like 2 inches from his face.
Yeah, I've done that before. That's why I sleep alone, Lindsay. All right. Well, that was fun.
Well, good luck out there, ladies.
It's a tough world out there.
Tough one. Make sure you share this episode with your besties and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube at SoFiredPod, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.